we'll start in Sukhasana. Make your way down into an easy seat. Cross your legs at your shins. Take your time to find this seat. So today, I encourage you to focus on that. The word asana in Sanskrit literally translates into seat. It's at the end of every pose's name: Sukhasana, Virabhadrasana, Chaturanga Dandasana. So in actuality, every pose is a seat in and to itself. Starting here in this first seat, Sukhasana, take a little time. Sukhasana translates into easy seat. So add a little bit of ease through your shoulders, your neck, your head, your face. Close your eyes if they're not already closed. And settle in here. As you arrive in this seat, can you let that translate to your breath? Let your breath find its place, find its seat. Moving in and out of your lungs, washing over your body. And can you let that same idea travel up into your mind, working to bring your thoughts to their seat? Allowing your mind to settle, your breath to settle, your body to settle. Arriving here. Gently draw your hands together at the seat of your heart. Bow your forehead to your heart. Release your hands to your knees. Option to keep your eyes closed. You can crack them open if you need a visual. I want you to start to pull your belly in and round your spine. Hang off your knees with your hands. Let your chin soften towards your chest, back of neck, easy. And we'll start to make some big circles with our ribs to the right. Let your ribs move to the right. Pull your chest and ribs forward out over your shins. Let your ribs circle left and then hang off those knees again as you round in that back space. Continue to the right, making big circles. Let your head, neck, and shoulders respond organically. If you did open your eyes, it might be nice to close them again and just let your body move how it feels like it wants to. Don't worry about what it looks like. We'll take one more circle around to the right. And once you hit that back body space, reverse and circle left. Big, juicy circles. Working into your hips, working into your spine. Again, just make it feel good. Go ahead, take one more circle around to the left. And when you find that back body space again, hang out there. Hanging off your knees, rounding your spine. On an inhale, pull your hands into your knees. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Find an arch in your lower back, a little bit of cow spine. Exhale, round and hang off those knees, a little cat spine. Again, inhale, pull yourself tall. Heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, round, hang off your knees, relax your head. Two more like that. Inhale, pull yourself tall, arch your back, look up. Exhale, hang off your knees and round. One more inhale, sit up tall, cow spine, arch and lift. Exhale and round. And your next inhale, find all fours. Maybe you roll over your shins. Maybe you swing those legs around. Take your time. Spread your fingers wide and place your hands underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. Today, keep the tops of your feet on the floor. As you inhale, extend your left leg back, right arm forward, both hovering off the floor. Reach toes and fingers away from each other. Push a little more into that left hand to zip your belly in and up. On an inhale, lift arm and leg a little higher. Find an arch, a little cow spine here. Exhale, round, elbow and knee pull in. Push into that left hand, round your spine. Again, inhale, extend, lift and arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend, lift and arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend, lift and arch. This time stay there. Bend your back knee. Right arm circles behind to catch for the inside of your back foot. Kick foot to hand. Let that leg float higher to the sky. Push more into your front hand. Draw your heart forward and up. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, re-extend arm and leg. And release hand and knee to the floor. Other side, right leg stretches back, left arm extends forward as you inhale, reach. Push a little more into that right hand, zip your belly in. Reach toes and fingers away from each other. Inhale, find a little more lift through arm and leg, cow spine. Exhale, round, elbow and knee, pull in, push into that right hand. Inhale, extend, lift and arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend, lift and arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend, lift, arch, stay there. Bend your back knee, left arm circles behind. Catch for the inside of your back foot. As you kick foot to hand, let that back leg lift. Push more into your front hand. Lift through your heart. Full breath in. Exhale, re-extend, arm and leg long. And make your way back to all fours. Even out, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, tuck your toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, unfold yourself into downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. First down dog of the class, feel free to move around. Maybe pivot your heels side to side, pedal out your legs, shake out your head. Press all the way into the pads of your fingertips. Lift up through your wrists and forearms. Lift up through your shoulders so they lift away from your ears. Let that energy continue all the way up and out through your sit bones. Relax your head. Gaze towards your feet. Try and reach through your inner and outer heels evenly, melting them towards the floor. Inhale, pull forward to plank, long and strong. Shoulders stack over wrists. Stretch long behind your knees. Engage the fronts of your thighs, squeezing those thighs muscles. Full breath in. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, pull forward to plank, long and strong. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, pull forward to plank, gaze forward. We have 2 push-ups. As you exhale, bend your elbows straight back. Option to bring your knees to the floor for assistance. Inhale, press right back up. One more. Exhale, bend. Inhale, press right back up. Nice. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. If you're not coming to your belly, you can always modify in camel pose, Ustrasana. If you're on your belly, walk your toes back. Get longer through your legs. Reach behind you. Interlace your fingers. Squeeze your hands together. Roll your shoulders open. Start to drive your knuckles towards the wall behind you. Use that energy to lift your chest away from the floor. Collarbones are wide. Back of your neck is long. Tuck your chin slightly to find that length. Keep the tops of your feet grounded. Even those pinky toenails. See if you can spin those pinky toenails to the floor. On an inhale, lift your chest 2 inches higher. Exhale, release. Forehead to the floor, hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes. Engage the fronts of your thighs. Lift your knees off the floor. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press up to plank. Right back to downward dog. And then once again, move around, pedaling out those legs this time. Use that pedaling to walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Once you arrive, open your feet hip-width apart. Soften your knees, drape your belly over your thighs. Maybe give your head and shoulders a little sway. Reach behind you, interlace your fingers. Once again, finding a chest expansion. Try and squeeze your hands together. It's okay if your elbows stay bent for this. Draw your shoulder blades together, open across your chest. 3 cleansing breaths. Take a full breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, big. Out your lungs and mouth. 2 more like that. Inhale in through your nose. Fill up. Open mouth. Exhale. 1 more big breath in. Big breath out. Gently release your arms. Stay heavy in your head, heavy in your shoulders. Bend your knees a little deeper and unroll 1 vertebra at a time. Nice. Once you arrive, standing, roll your shoulders back a couple times. Step your big toes to touch. Bring your hands back to the seat of your heart. And as you find Tadasana in this standing pose, close your eyes and find your seat. Can you imagine that feeling if you were to go sit in a chair, that feeling that exists in your body when you're hovering 2 inches above the chair right before you're about to sit? And then that feeling in your body when you actually take a seat. As we move through our flow today, instead of hovering over and around your poses, can you find a seat in each and every pose, even in our transitional poses? Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, heart lifts, press your palms. Big exhale, dive forward, drop the weight of your head. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step your right foot back into a lunge. Lower your knee to the floor. Inhale, your arms around wide. Today, bring your hands behind your head. See if you can let your head drop into your hands. Easy shoulders. Press your hips forward. Lift your heart, lift your gaze, and grow wider across your chest, out your elbows. Full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, pull forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, modify as needed. Inhale, up dog, pressing down even to the pinky toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, find that long spine. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, press your palms. Exhale, fold right back over, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step your left foot back to a lunge, lower your knee. Inhale, arms around wide, hands behind your head. Let your head lean back into your hands. Press your hips forward, lift your heart and gaze. Grow wider across your chest through those elbows. Big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, gorgeous. Inhale, pull forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Press your palms, maybe add a little back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, right foot back. Lower your knee. Inhale, arms around wide, hands behind your head. One big breath, find your seat. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, big stretch, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, palms press, maybe add a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, lower your knee. Inhale, arms around wide, hands behind your head. Exhale, downward facing dog, so nice. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Press your palms, maybe add a little back bend. This time, exhale, hands to your heart. Take a breath. Return. Find your seat in the standing posture. Let your breath find its seat, your mind find its seat. Threading that fullness throughout your flow. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Find your seat here. Drag your weight into your heels. Let your hips drop low. Scoop your tailbone forward. Add a little more reach through your heart and fingertips. Take a big breath in. Exhale, open twist right. Right arm reaches back, left arm forward. Inhale, Utkatasana, arms overhead. Exhale, open twist left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, push the floor away with your hands and feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, float your right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog, open your hip, bend your knee. Melt your left heel to the floor. Push a little more into your right hand. Try and poke your right knee to the sky as you squeeze your right heel in towards your right tush. Inhale, three-legged dog. Stretch that right leg straight up and back. Square off your hips. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Round your spine. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg shoots up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Press down to rise. Inhale, high lunge. As you exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Slide your knuckles down your back thigh. Lift your heart. Stay there as you exhale. Take another big breath in. Listen closely. Big transition. Exhale, airplane with chest expansion arms. Keep these arms. Start to glide forward, shift forward all the way onto your right leg. Shoulder blades are squeezing to help open your heart. Belly and front ribs are lifting in and up as you push more through that bottom foot. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, high lunge, back toes land, arms reach up. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Inhale, stretch your right leg straight, prepare. Exhale, Trikonasana, hip shift back. Get longer along your right side waist as your right hand lands lightly. Energetically draw your right sit bone back. Anchor more through your back foot and lengthen out the top of your head. Keep that length in your spine. See if you can rotate your torso around and up towards the ceiling. Full breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. We have another big transition, Ardha Chandrasana. Soften your right knee. Right hand scoots forward and to the right slightly. Glide onto that right leg. Work to square your chest off with the left side of the room. Reach out your top heel, reach out your top fingers, maybe stay, or maybe Chapasana, bend your top knee, catch your foot, kick foot to hand, and open your heart. Wherever you are, breathe for 3, 2, 1. Gaze to the floor, graceful step back, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Stretch your right leg long. Anchor through your right big toe as you reach your right arm up and back. Can you tilt your right hip crease to the ceiling? Find even more length along your right side body. Take one more breath in. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor, square off. I want you to use these right fingertips, maybe actually literally, to encourage those right toes to spin out. Back toes turn out as well, horizon lunge. So you're on the outer edges of both feet. Reach your right arm straight back to the back of your space. Let your hips soften towards the floor. Move your right thigh away from your chest and lean your chest back away from your right thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Keep your legs like this. Exhale, right hand lands top of mat. Find an easy twist and this horizon lunge. Inhale, plank position. Organize your hands and feet. You might need to open those hands a little. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Find your seat in this down dog as you exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Push a little more into that left hand. Melt your right heel to the floor as you poke that left knee to the sky and squeeze your left heel into your tush. Inhale, three-legged dog. Stretch that left leg long and straight. Square off through your hips. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Slide your knuckles down your back thigh. Lift your heart. Stay for that breath out. Take another inhale. Here's our big transition. Exhale, airplane with chest expansion. Glide forward. Float that right leg. Spin your right hip down to face the floor. Collarbones are wide. Shoulder blades are squeezing together. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, high lunge. Back toes land. Arms reach up. Exhale, open out. Warrior 2. Inhale, stretch your left leg straight, prepare. Exhale, Trikonasana, hip shift back. Get longer from that left hip crease to your left armpit as you land your left hand down. Energetically draw that left sit bone back, push more through your back foot, and lengthen out the top of your head. Rotate left ribs, heart, and gaze around and up to the ceiling. Take a full breath in, keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Another big transition, Ardha Chandrasana. Left knee bends slightly. Shift onto that left leg. Find your balance on your left fingers and then see if you can get a little lighter there as you reach up through your top hand. Reach out that lifted heel. Stay or bend that knee and catch your foot for Chapasana. Kick foot to hand and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Graceful step back, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle, left leg stretches. Anchor through your left big toe. Can you tilt your left hip crease to the ceiling? Get even longer, big stretch, big breath in. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor, square off. Again, maybe those left fingers literally turn those left toes out. Spin to the outer edges of both feet and reach that left arm straight back behind you. Soften your hips towards the floor. Move your left thigh and chest away from each other. Inhale, left arm to the sky, legs stay as is. Exhale, left hand top of mat. Find an easy twist and this horizon lunge. Nice. Inhale, plank. Organize your hands and feet. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Big exhale. That is our flow. Let's smooth it out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, open twist left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Inhale, back to that 3-legged dog, right leg long, hips square. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion from here. Exhale, airplane with chest expansion. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, high lunge, back toes land, reach up. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Inhale, stretch your right leg straight. Exhale, Trikonasana. Stay for a breath in. Keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana, glide forward, take your time. Option for Chapasana, bending that top knee and catching your foot. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Graceful step back, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle, right leg stretches, reach back. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor. Inhale, sweep into that horizon lunge. All 10 toes face the right side of your mat. Soften your hips. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, right hand top of mat. Find that twist. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight away, inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Inhale, back into that 3-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, round your spine. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion, 1 big breath. Exhale, airplane with chest expansion. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, high lunge, back toes land, reach up. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Inhale, left leg straight, prepare. Exhale, Trikonasana. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana, shift onto that left leg. Option to stay or find Shavasana. Bend that top knee, catch your foot. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Graceful step back into warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle, big stretch. Exhale, low lunge, hands to the floor. Sweep those left toes out, sweep those right toes out. Horizon lunge, left arm reaches straight back. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, hands top of mat. Find that twist. Inhale, plank position. Organize yourself. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time for 3 full breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, find that half lift. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Yogi's choice, grabbing onto big toes, Padangustasana, or Padahastasana, lifting your feet, sliding your entire palms underneath your feet. Wherever you are, push foot into hand or toe into fingers. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And on an exhale, pull hand into foot or fingers into toes and draw yourself deeper into that forward fold. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in. Big breath out. Release your hands, shake out your head, shake out your shoulders. Heel toe your feet all the way to touch. Big toes come together. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist right. Press your palms, hook your left arm to the outside of your right leg. Use that leverage, arm and leg press into each other to help you rotate left ribs and heart around and up to the ceiling. Sit a little low in your hips. Get a little longer through your spine. Keep this twist. Gaze to the floor. Shift your weight to your right foot. Step by step. Start by hovering your left foot off the floor. Try and squeeze your left heel into your left glute. From here, slowly stretch that left leg back behind you. At the very end of that long stretch, land your left toes into a lunge. Option to lower your back knee if you need help with that balance. Make this twist your priority. Palms press, spine rotates. We're here for 3 breaths. You have the option to add any variation. Arms wide, maybe a bind. Inhale, lengthen from back heel to top of head. Use your exhale to twist. Big breath in. Exhale, 2. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release, hands to the floor. Skandasana to the left. Walk those hands around to the left. Spin your left toes out slightly. Bend your left knee deeply. It's okay if that left heel lifts off the floor. This looks different in every body, so if it doesn't quite exactly match me, that's fine. Push your left knee open with your left elbow. Get a little heavier in your hips. Let your heart lengthen forward and up. Option again to keep hands on the floor, hands at heart center. Maybe fly them wide or bind. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Walk to the top of your mat for a low lunge, facing front. Square off. Draw your heart forward. Take a breath into a bit of a cow spine. As you exhale, pull your hips back, stretch your front leg. Let your belly reach your thigh. Move your forehead towards your shin. Easy fold over that right leg. On the breath, inhale, bend your front knee. Heart pulls forward and up. Exhale, hips back, stretch your front leg. Soften and fold. Inhale, front knee bends, heart pulls forward and up. Exhale, hips back, stretch and fold for 3 full breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Rebend your front knee. Heart pulls forward again. This time we're going to shift all the way onto that front leg. Push into your right foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee draws into your chest as you rise up. Work to find your balance. Zip your belly in. Soften through your shoulders. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, Garudasana on the left. Left leg double wraps over. Left arm double wraps under. Pick your elbows up, shoulder height. As you pull your forearms forward, pull your belly back. 3 breaths. Inhale. Can you sit a little lower as you exhale? Inhale. Exhale, 2. Can you inhale those elbows a little higher? Exhale, 3. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Finding that chest expansion here. I want you to extend your left leg back behind you, let your left toes tap the floor. Roll your shoulders back, squeeze your palms together, working our way into toppling tree. So we'll move through that airplane with chest expansion arms. For toppling tree, you can take it even further. So your pendulum limbing towards a standing split. Let your torso drop low. Let that left leg lift high, holding on to chest expansion arms. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, left foot next to right. Hands to the floor. Shake it out, pedal your legs. Flutter your lips, take a sigh, whatever you need to release. Soften your knees. Roll all the way up to stand. Take a moment, shoulders back, feet together, hands at the seat of your heart. Inhale, Utkatasana, sit low. Exhale, prayer twist left. Right arm hooks to the outside of your left leg. Work that twist, press arm and leg together. Lengthen from tail to head so spine is long as you rotate. Sit a little lower in your hips. Keep that twist, gaze to the floor. Shift your weight into your left foot. Lighten up that right foot. First, squeeze right heel to right glute. Work that balance. Knees stay together. From here, start to stretch that right leg long behind you. Take your time. Once that right leg extends, lightly land right toes into a lunge. Option to lower your right knee. Focus on the twist. Hands to heart center. Maybe fly your arms wide or bind. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release, hands to the floor. Skandasana to the right, crawl around to the right. Turn those right toes out a little, bend your right knee. Try and spin your left toes straight up to the ceiling, externally rotating in that left hip. Hands start on the floor. Push your right knee open with your right elbow. Get heavier in your hips, get longer through your spine as you lift through your heart. Option to keep your hands grounded, hands to heart center, open wide or bind. Find your breath, fill up as you breathe in. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release, hands to the floor. Crawl to a low lunge at the top of your mat, squaring off your hips. As you inhale, pull your heart forward, find a little cow spine arch. Exhale, stretch both legs long, hips pull back. Bring belly to thigh, forehead to shin, fold over that front leg. On the breath, front knee bends. Inhale, heart pulls forward and up. Exhale, hips back, stretch that left leg and fold. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch, this time stay. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Rebend your front knee. Heart pulls forward. We're shifting all the way onto that left leg. Push down into your left foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts. Arms overhead. Zip your belly in. Relax your shoulders. Push more through your bottom foot. Reach through your fingertips. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, Garudasana on the right. Right leg double wraps if possible over. Right arm double wraps if possible under. Sit lower in your hips. Pick your elbows up. Forearms pull forward. Belly pulls back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale your elbows a little higher. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Working into that chest expansion with your arms. Extend your right leg back and tap those right toes to the floor. Toppling tree. We're moving through our airplane towards standing splits. Keeping our arms in this chest expansion. Take your time. Shifting forward. Torso begins to pendulum down as that back leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot to the floor, hands to the floor. Move around, shake it out. Soften your knees and unroll all the way up to stand. Last time here in Tadasana, roll those shoulders back, feet together, hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Can you now find your seat within as we move through this last vinyasa with our eyes closed? Keeping your eyes closed. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Eyes closed. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, yogi's choice. Eyes closed through a vinyasa, or exhale straight back to downward dog. And just notice any fear, any doubt, any temptation to open those eyes. Inhale, up dog. See if you can trust yourself. Exhale, down dog, and stay in that seat within you. Big breath in. From down dog, exhale, knees to the floor, press back, child's pose. Big toes touch, knees wide. Drop your elbows into the floor, your forehead into the floor. Relax your shoulders. Start to walk your hands towards your knees. Coming to stand on your shins, we'll set up for camel pose, Ustrasana. Knees are hip width apart, tuck your toes. Bring your hands to the top of your buttocks flesh. Roll your shoulders back, squeeze your elbows in. Use your hands to first guide your buttocks flesh down towards the backs of your knees, and then use your hands to push your hips forward. Lift your heart and gaze. Start to trace your gaze along the ceiling as far as it'll go towards the wall behind you. Maybe this is where you stay. Those heels are lifted. Maybe you reach back for your heels. If you're feeling super open tonight, maybe you come to the tops of your feet. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep sitting your hips forward, heart high. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, bring your hands back to your lower back. Come to stand on your knees. Sit on your heels. Untuck those toes if they're tucked so you can have a seat. Palms down to ground, palms up to receive. It's your choice. Listen to what's calling you today. Find that posture with your hands and then close your eyes. Slip into the seat of the observer. Observe how your body feels. Perhaps any new sensations or pulsations throughout your body. Observe your breath. Allow your eyes to crack open. Sit off to one side, swing your legs around to the top of your mat, coming into double pigeon. We'll start with our right shin on the bottom, left shin on top. Flex your feet, sit up tall, take a breath in, and as you exhale, start to fold. Relax your head and your shoulders. Soften your jaw. And can you use your exhales to soften? Soften through any resistance, any gripping. Soften into release and surrender. Walk your hands back in. Find a seat. Good. Bring your right hand to your left knee, left fingers behind you. Sit up tall as you breathe in. Twist as you exhale. One more big breath in. Twist to your fullest as you exhale. Come back through center. We'll just swap out those legs. Keep it simple. Left leg on the bottom, right leg on top. Feet are flexed. Sit up tall. Take a breath in. Exhale and fold. Can you breathe across your outer hips and lower back? Relax your cheeks, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. Use those exhales to soften through the resistance and soften into the release. Start to make your way back up to sit. Bring your left hand to your right leg, right fingers behind you. Sit up tall as you breathe in. Twist as you exhale. Take one more big inhale. Full exhale. Come back through center. Extend your legs out long. Flex your feet. Sit up nice and tall. Take a breath in. And on an exhale, fold forward. Walk your sit bones back a little bit. Reach your heart forward. Relax your head, your shoulders. Great place to close your eyes if that feels nice. Roll up to sit. Bring your hands behind you. Roll your shoulders back. Fingers point forward. Point your toes. Press into your hands. Press into your heels. Inhale, lift your hips. Option to keep your chin tucked if that's more comfortable. Otherwise, drop your head. Keep lifting your hips. Press in your hands and spread wide across your chest. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower hips to the floor. Scoot your tush forward, bend your knees. Extend your arms out in front of you. Zip your belly in and unroll slowly. 1 vertebra at a time. Nice. Once you arrive, give your knees a little squeeze into your chest. Take some gentle rocks side to side. Massage across your lower back. Soften your hip creases. You can let those rocks trickle into your neck and head. Maybe your head starts to sway a little side to side. Happy baby. Flex your feet to the ceiling. Grab for the outer edges of your feet. Pull your feet down to pull your knees closer to the floor. Press your feet into your hands to reach your lower back to the floor. The yogi's choice, maybe you stay still. You might rock a little here or stretch one or both legs long. Release your knees back in towards your chest. Bring both hands to your right knee. Stretch your left leg long. Inhale, squeeze that right leg in. Exhale, easy twist. Take that knee to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale back through center. Swap out your legs, hug your left knee in, stretch your right leg long. Give it a nice squeeze as you breathe in. And on an exhale, easy twist. Gaze left, drop that knee right. Inhale back through center. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Flex your feet. Grab for the outer edges of your feet here. As you push your feet into your hands, pull your forehead to your knees. Squeeze everything into a tight, tight ball. Take a big breath in. Sip in a little more air. Sip in a little more air. And as you exhale, release. Big sigh. Open out into final rest. Shavasana. Our final seat. Really sit here. Allow your body that time to fully surrender, to fully arrive in this restful posture. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and wrists, your toes and ankles, your head. Coming back into your body. Walk your heels towards your seat, roll to your right. Have a moment here in this seat of transition. Bridging your practice on your mat with your practice off your mat. Begin to make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Hands to the seat of your heart, eyes closed. Take your seat. Live from a place of rest, peace, and trust. Anonymous. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.